A sad situation there. Thank you, Rich. In today's Ask Anthony, several parents have emailed me about a statewide driving school called All Florida Safety Institute. It opened in Northeast Florida in 2016, and there's locations here in Jacksonville, Ponte Vedra, Fleming Island, and St. Augustine. The parents say that they paid hundreds of dollars, some more than $1,000, in order for their children to get driving lessons. The problem is, they say the driving school took the money and they got nothing in return. How much did you pay for these driving lessons?
$1,200.
And so far, nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing at all.
No.
Keith and Cammie Fulmer of St. Augustine registered their daughter for driving lessons in October with All Florida Safety Institute.
They told me that the scheduling department would reach out to me, which they did maybe a week later with the schedule.
But after that, the Fulmers say they started getting emails that the classes had been canceled and needed to be rescheduled. The latest lesson for their daughter was supposed to happen December 8th.
And then here comes December 8th, her first lesson, and no instructor showed up.
That's a common complaint among parents. All you have to do is go to All Florida Safety Institute's Facebook page to read the reviews for yourself. If you look up the company on the Better Business Bureau's website, more complaints and a note that All Florida Safety Institute filed for reorganization under the Chapter 11 Bankruptcy Act in September.
Same thing is happening. People have paid in full and instructors aren't showing up and nobody will return their calls or emails.
So I decided to call the driving school around 4 o'clock one afternoon.
Thank you for calling All Florida Safety Institute, Florida's #1 driving and traffic school.
After being on hold for a few minutes, I left my cell phone number with an automated system.
Thank you for holding. All of our agents are assisting other customers at the moment.
At exactly 9:48 that night, I received a phone call from someone with All Florida Safety Institute.
And what's this pertaining to?
I'm actually working on a story right now because I've received emails from a lot of parents who are upset with the company because they are basically not getting what they've been promised. So I'm trying to talk to someone about that.
The woman on the phone told me she would send my information to a manager who would call me back. So I decided to come to one of the locations here in Jacksonville off of Phillips Highway to try to speak with someone, but when I went up to the door, it was locked. When that didn't work, I ended up making some more phone calls and was given the executive director's phone number. His name is Mark Allen, and he lives in the Jacksonville area.
The reason I'm giving you a call is I've had a number of parents reach out to me, several emails saying that they have paid for services and they have not received them.
Allen spoke with me on the phone for about 30 minutes. He asked that the details of our conversation remain off the record. But Allen says there are a number of issues with the driving school, and he's trying to solve the problems the best way he can. He's asking parents to be patient.
And at this point, they just want a refund. Are you willing to offer refunds?
Allen says he's coming up with a new scheduling plan to get things back on track and plans to resume lessons in January for Northeast Florida. He told me he would personally speak with any parents who have reached out to me.
The parents who have reached out to me, I'm going to give them your cell phone number and have them follow up with you. And hopefully we can get this resolved for everyone.
As for the Fulmers, it's going to take a lot to earn back their trust.
I don't have any faith in them at this point. And I really don't want my daughter driving with them anymore, to be honest. It's a little bit frightening.
Well, I have an update, and it's not a good one. The Fulmers had another driving lesson scheduled for their daughter today. It was supposed to be at 4 o'clock. An instructor never showed up. So I gave them Mark Allen's number. They texted him this morning. Allen said he would contact them this afternoon. So far, he hasn't. The Better Business Bureau told me they're giving Allen more time to make things right with customers before taking more action. The driving school did have a good record up until a few months ago. And Allen told me he will follow up with me on what he's doing to help parents and students with their driving lessons. But we're not off to a good start. So hopefully we can get this resolved. Remember, if you have a problem you just can't solve, you can email me at askanthony@firstcoastnews.com.